Hello and welcome to my channel Making Money and Finance. I have a new video for you today. What is PPC advertising? How does the PPC advertising work? Before I begin, I want you to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you are the first to know when we upload a new video. And if you find our video useful, please share it with your friends and family. The pay-per-click, PPC, advertising video will now begin. If you are just beginning with pay-per-click advertising, it's possible that you are just attempting to learn a little bit more about it for your own business. How does advertising work on a pay-per-click basis? Pay-per-click advertising is a type of advertising in which, if you are an advertiser, you pay for each click that is made to your website, or, if you have a mobile app, something along those lines. You won't be charged for the number of impressions your ads receive because you only pay for the clicks that result from them. You won't be charged for anything of the sort. You are paying in this case specifically for clicks. Today, the pay-per-click advertising network with the biggest name recognition is Google Ads, along with advertising from Bing. Even though it's really considered social advertising and you're generally paying for impressions on Facebook ads, I still consider Facebook to be a pay-per-click advertising network. This is despite the fact that technically speaking, Facebook is not a pay-per-click advertising network. However, I still consider it to be a pay-per-click advertising network. But in the end, what it comes down to is advertisers placing bids on keywords in exchange for clicks to their websites. Either you bid on viewers or you bid on keywords when you participate in an auction. If you are an advertiser, you will not be charged unless one of your ads is clicked on with a campaign of pay-per-click advertising conducted through Google. It is a search strategy in which certain keywords associated with the website are the focus of attention. In this particular scenario and with regard to this campaign, it will only refer to clicks. Therefore, you did not have to pay anything for any of the impressions that did not result in clicks. Pay-per-click marketing gets its name from the fact that advertisers pay a fee each time one of their ads is clicked on by a potential customer. The question that will be addressed next is, how exactly does pay-per-click advertising function? You make an offer in exchange for clicks to your website. Either you are bidding on keywords or you are bidding on audiences, and you are making a bid for how much you are ready to pay for each click to your website. Bidding can take place on both. Bids can fluctuate quite a bit, therefore, you might start bidding anywhere between $1 and $2 on something like sports equipment, but you might start bidding anywhere between $5 and $7 on real estate, depending on the market. You're in with some attorneys and some insurance companies, and they probably bid upwards of $20, $30 per click on you. There are some top bids that are higher than $50 for each click through to your website. Therefore, the amount that you are paying for clicks is typically dependent on the amount of money that each click can potentially drive to your company. If you're a real estate agent or a lawyer, for instance, you know that just one customer might bring in tens of thousands of dollars, which is why you're willing to pay $50 for each click on your ad. They will, in most cases, offer a higher price, despite the fact that you're selling expensive products. Sometimes, the amount of profit you make from each sale is still limited to a particular amount, because you are competing with other marketers and entering an auction with them. The answer is that it truly depends on what audiences and what keywords you are targeting. In most cases, the amount that you are prepared to pay for each click is dependent not only on yourself but also on the other advertisers and the amount that they are willing to pay for each click. If other marketers are willing to spend a significantly higher price for each click than you are, then you are going to have a difficult time ever winning the auction. When you place a bid for something, for example, let's say that you and 5 other marketers are competing for a particular term. The way it works is as follows: when someone puts something into Google, you will automatically be entered into an auction to try to get your advertisement seen by as many people as possible. Therefore, when a person searches for accounting software, the top 4 results will all be advertising. Therefore, they are all built on top of accounting software. Every one of these businesses made their way there to take part in the auction. Because they are each placing a bid for a certain sum on the keyword accounting software, those advertisers are participating in an auction. And if we come back over here, it will say that the advertisements that show are determined by a bid as well as an ad's quality score or a relevancy score. In a nutshell, the way it is going to function is that Google is going to take into consideration the amount that the advertiser is bidding. In addition to this, they make use of a metric known as quality score, which evaluates the landing page that they provide. This advertiser's previous click-through rate average is going to be analyzed as part of this process. Therefore, it employs another score in addition to the bid in order to basically come up with what is called an ad rank, and the placement of each advertisement in the search results of Google is determined by the placement of that advertisement in the search results. The final decision will be based on a mix of the quality score and the bid. In a nutshell, this is how the auction is conducted. It is going to take into consideration the offer. It will consider both the quality score and any other characteristics that the ad may have. The ad with the highest rank will appear first, followed by whatever one has the second highest rank, and so on down the list. In a nutshell, this is how pay-per-click, PPC, advertising operates. You are placing a bid on a particular set of targeting, and the amount that you are required to pay, the frequency with which your advertisement appears in the search results, and the number of times it is clicked on are all going to be determined by advertisers, other competitors, and various other factors. The following question is going to be about how you can begin using pay-per-click advertisements. You can therefore begin by utilizing pop-up versions of prominent pay-per-click advertising networks. We have Google Ads, Bing Ads, and Facebook Ads. Consequently, each of these is quite well liked. You need a website or an app to market, and once you have that and are ready to start promoting, you should normally construct multiple landing pages for your website. The landing pages are the places to which you will be sending traffic, and if you feel like you're ready to launch, the next thing you need to do is register with the pay-per-click networks. After entering your payment details, you will immediately be able to start developing your first campaign. Essentially, all that is required of you is to sign up and provide some information about your company. First, you have to log into your website, and after that, you can immediately begin developing your campaign. And what you want to do over the course of time is test and optimize. Should you invest in pay-per-click, PPC, advertising? In light of this, I believe that testing and improving your campaigns is essential. And if you're looking to achieve a high ranking on Google, it can be a very challenging endeavor, particularly when we consider the case of accounting software alone as an illustration. Therefore, even though you're at the top of this page, you're still underneath 4 separate links. On the side, there are these connections at the top, and there are various types of advertisements. Just relying on organic search to drive visitors to your website is becoming an increasingly challenging task. This is the reason why a large number of businesses are currently employing pay-per-click advertising. It is unquestionably money well spent. I believe that it is worthwhile for companies of all sizes, but you are going to need to put yourself through the paces first. Do you feel like you could use more information on pay-per-click advertising and the many pay-per-click ad networks, how they operate, and how to obtain the greatest results for your budget? This is a simplified explanation of pay-per-click advertising, which is aimed for those who are unfamiliar with the concept. If you learned anything from this video, please share it with a friend, press the like button, and subscribe below if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.